Hi, I'm Susan Chrysler White, and I'm a professor here at the University of Iowa in Iowa City, and I'm originally from California, and I've been here 14 years. When you make public work, it is a collaboration, and you do have to think about what the client sort of wants. And so originally, David, who runs the area here, had talked to me about wanting a transportation mural, because this is sort of the center for transportation, and I thought, you know, how do you address that? That sort of hadn't been something that I'd been considering in my work previous. I love doing public work. I've been really interested in it for quite a while. The idea of trying to collaborate with the space that I'm working in, not just thinking about it as a museum or a gallery space, but thinking about it as a space that the public really sort of has quite a say, you know, and is really integrally involved in their daily lives. I was sort of thinking about the fact that you go down, and as you go down, I was interested in having the space of the painting make you feel like you were moving out into a plane and stepping, and so it's got a sort of stepped element to it, and it's about sort of moving out through the space. My language is very abstract in my work, but I brought all that together in the work. It's called Flashpoint, partly because it's sort of it has a sort of a volatile kind of quality to it in a way, or I don't know about volatile quality, but has an aspect of the work that feels sort of jarring, and it's stepped, and it has a kind of a fractured kind of element to it. I've never worked on a piece this large. It's 70 feet, and so I've had to work in these panels. It's all aluminum, sort of like it's what's used to build airplanes. It's a honeycomb aluminum paneling, and they're 12 feet high. I had to move them around. You know, it was hard for me to work in my space on them, so I had to move them outside to work on them. Also, it was an opportunity for me to collaborate with my assistant that worked with me. You know, we moved in and out every day with the work. We laid it down. I used a lot of spraying kind of materials and a lot of collaging. I couldn't really see what the piece felt like, you know, like what it was going to look like in its entirety till after the scaffolding came down. And even though you have models that sort of show that, I was sort of tweaking things and changing things a little bit. You know, it's interesting about work. Sometimes you can kind of revisit it and feel like you get kind of excited revisiting it again, and sometimes you go, oh my God, all the things that didn't work in the piece come out. But I think we're kind of tipping into like kind of feeling pretty good about coming over. A lot of times public work really doesn't affect people. It's not like a museum or a gallery goer that's going to look at the work and it's going to react in some way or another. Some people don't react at all. They just sort of go right by it. But I've had really good reaction from a number of people that have come through here regularly that really enjoy seeing it and feel pretty excited about sort of having it there.